Okay, so let's talk about how to actually record some video. So on the screen, notice there's a record button right here, and I'll go ahead and zoom in on that. Let me reposition the camera so you can see. So the record button, if you prefer the touchscreen controls, you can tap here and it will start recording video for you. Notice it says record up at the top. We cannot take any photos. Then if you need to zoom, of course, you can hit the T key to initiate telephoto, which will zoom you in, and then the W key will zoom you out. Okay, when you're done recording, go ahead and hit the record button, and it goes back to standby. Tells you how much battery you have remaining and how much you could still record. Alright, so let's try this again. If we were going to record an interview, you would hit record and you count down, you say 5, 4, 3, and then start at that point. And then let them finish and continue to let it go for several seconds and then stop recording. Okay, so that's from the screen controls. Now, we're going to zoom back out a bit and so we can see the rest of the camera. Okay, so the camera has a button on the back, and if you're to hold this properly, something like this. Now that thumb control there, right there where that thumb is, that's what's going to start the record. And you can see on the screen we're recording, and press it again to stop. Alright, and then for zoom, you have the top control right here, which is right where your index finger is. Wide, telephoto. Okay, those are your primary controls. If you need to switch between modes, for example, taking photos versus recording video. Again, this is a video class, so I don't know why you'd be taking photos necessarily, but you may take photos with this. There's a mode button towards the back. See that mode right there? And you also get an indicator here that you're set up for movies. If you tap that, it'll switch to the camera function, and then your screen controls sort of change. Now you see we have a photo button in the bottom left, where if you tap that, it's exactly the same as record, or you could hit the red button. Sorry, the red button doesn't do photos. The top button here will, just like a digital camera, I'm going to take my hand out of that. This one here that says photo, if you tap on that, focus, press all the way down, it'll record, and there's a bit of a delay on the record. It's not the fastest camera in the world. Those are your primary controls. On the inside here, we have a power and a playback button. So power, we'll switch the unit on and off if the display is still open. Playback button is going to take you directly to the mode where you can see what clips you have in there. Now we actually have some clips recorded. And then the light button should, if the I'm going to switch modes, so mode at the top, switch back to the video, and then if I turn the light on, it should, yep, go ahead and turn the light on the front of the camera, and that is useful for recording in low light situations. Push that off. It's going to drain your battery faster. Alright, those are the on-camera controls and recording.